Greetings and salutations, and this is Techrodon here, back with more Hat in Time. And yeah, we're beginning what is probably going to be my second favorite chapter in this Let's Play. My first one is going to be the penultimate chapter we're doing, but this is definitely my second favorite. My favorite character in the whole game is here, the conductor. I'm sorry, I just love characters with a Scottish accent. It's always like fun to hear characters with a Scottish accent. Whether it's done well or stereotypically, this guy, I think, did it well. But then there's characters like the Scotsman from Samurai Jack, who's just like very stereotypical and not at all on point with the accent.
Dance around while on birdseed. Ha! I'd visit my grandchildren.
Nonsense, darling, nonsense. You Owl Express birds are just gonna record another boring train-related western. You've done so for the last 10 years, darling.
What? No, we haven't, you buffoon!
Conductor, darling, this year we'll be winning the annual Bird Movie Award, as our new movie props will bring in the audiences. These shiny things fell from the sky. They will light our movie sets and fill them with glimmer.
Oh, yeah? Well, this time around, we're also spicing it up with our newest movie props. These hourglass thingies will be the grand jewel in our train heist western. What the what? You no good, dirty picnics! You've copied our props!
I would never, darling. Clearly, you're the one who took inspiration in my flashy new props.
Oh, that does it! Get out of here with ya! I've got a movie to record!
Fine by me, darling. But we'll be the ones who win the annual Bird Movie Award. Mark my word.
Oh, yeah? Let's see how well you do when you can't get into the reception. Oh, wait, shutting the picnics inside the studio will force them to work harder. All right, time to go, Owls. Let's make our killer movie. Oh, and receptionist, can you please close off that vent already?
You can obviously see, it's not just the accent, too. He's got some really funny lines in there, funny actions. Like, I think it's hilarious that he boards the door just so DJ Grooves and his crew can't get back out. Like, that to me is hilarious. Oh, hi, badge guy. Badge dude. We've only run into you once before, but we're gonna buy another badge from you, I guess. Scooter badge. Fun fact about this badge, there's going to be a mission in the next chapter that requires it. And in this playthrough, I had the badge before the mission, but they still gave me a rental one for the mission. Which, I don't understand why, but you know what, it's whatever. Okay. So this is Dead Bird Studios, the second area in the game. That's not what the area is called, but that's basically what the place we're going to be traversing throughout the entirety of chapter 2 is. We're just kind of traversing the main area of it at the moment. But then we got some chapters where we're like traversing like the movie sets and stuff, and even one where we traverse the storage area, you know. You'll see when we get there. You'll see when we get there. I'm not going to be talking spoilers because we ain't going to be ending this chapter in this video, even if I did all the chapter parts in a row, which is impossible because you can't do Act 5 of the chapter without starting Chapter 3. Even if I could, though, it still wouldn't all be in one part, because this first bit, if I remember correctly, this first level is always like 20 minutes long. The thing about it had in time, and this is kind of a good thing in its favor, is that each level tends to be a minimum of 15 minutes long, which is a good thing, because a lot of platformers have super short levels, but this one has some long ones. So it kind of makes the game beefy enough to be worth the price tag without being like the ridiculous 60 hours people expect from games these days. Yes, I still have a gripe with that. If you watched the last part of the .hackgu Let's Play, I rambled about that just a little bit, but that's a topic that I choose to kind of not go too in depth with, because I might make a video about it someday. I might just make a full-on video about it someday, and I don't want to really, like, give away too much of what I have to say on it, on the matter, because if I do make the video, I want it to be said there. You know? Alright, we hit it now. Yep. Let's go. That timing is hard to get your first go around, by the way. It took me like a few tries to kind of figure out the timing for that. Because you have like literally 2 seconds to jump on that thing before the guy looks back. So you have to hit it at the perfect time right before he turns. So that like the moment it starts moving is when he turns, you know, like it's the timing's not too hard to pull off, mind you, because the only time I failed the timing was my first time going through this level. And I only failed it like twice, I want to say. But it is a little precise. So you can't like, damn it, I thought this guy went around the whole square. Apparently not, he just turns back around. I thought he moved like this guy did. But yeah, but what I was saying is, I only failed it like twice the first go around in this level, and ever since then I've been able to get the timing down perfectly. But that's because I know the timing now. It's like, it's something you gotta figure out, but it's not too hard to figure out, you know, like it's, you kind of have to do trial and error once or twice, and then you'll realize, oh, well, if I hit it at this specific moment, he's not gonna turn around and get it. I'm currently looking around for yarn, by the way. That's why I'm not moving forward. The area I'm supposed to go is down, if I remember correctly. But I'm looking around for any yarn I can get up here. Apparently you can get on the back of that fan, but I don't think I ever figure out how to do that. Okay, this guy turns around. Apparently past me didn't go for the lever on the way, but you know what, it's whatever. No. Oh, no. No. Pass me. Why are you wasting time? Oh, that's why. Pass me was doing it that way. You don't have to do it that way, though. You could just literally get on the platform, wait for the owl to turn around, and then hit the switch, but Pass me didn't do it that way. Pass me did it the hard way. I guess that wasn't something I do till now, though. I was expecting this to be like another timed thing like the last one was, but no, you could actually just jump on the end of that platform. Because you see the problem with trying to do it timed, right? Like, it's going to move too fast. You can just jump on the edge of the platform and then wait for the owl to turn and then hit the lever on the platform. If I remember correctly, that's the better way to do it. Because I think there is a lever on the platform. I could be wrong. I'm not really paying much attention to the platform itself at the moment. I'm just kind of paying attention to the gameplay Pass Me's doing, you know? But yeah. Grooves. This guy has an ego. I'm gonna say that now. Like, they both got an ego, but in a different way. Like, Grooves' ego definitely seems a little bigger. Because this man This man got his name everywhere and shit. Like, with the conductor, his ego basically goes as far as, oh, I want to win these awards because I think I'm better than DJ Grooves. But that's kind of as far as it goes. DJ Grooves' ego goes to the fact that he like has his name plastered everywhere, and he always has yeah, for some reason I forgot you could not enter that room. But he, like, there's some, his ego kind of shows a bit in a mission we're gonna do later, where he literally, like, sees himself as such a star that he, like, promotes Hat Kid himself. I mean, it works, but the fact that that was his first thought of doing that, of how to do that, kind of shows he has an ego, you know? No! Did not mean to fall. He tried so hard, he got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. These guys are moving too fast. Okay, I need you to turn, my guy. I need you to turn. Yes, sir. Okay. Avoid the light. I don't know if that light triggers anything. I've never, like, stood under it, but it just seems like it would. Then you wait for that guy to turn around, and then, see, this is past me trying to remember what you're supposed to do here, because I know what you're supposed to do now, but past me, this was like the second run I ever did of the level, and I always forget this one part for some reason. So past me was like kind of waiting it out to see what I was supposed to do. Luckily, it's not hard at all. We're already at the end of the... Jeez, I thought this level was longer. This level always feels longer for some reason, but it's really not. It's only like... Well, no, we still got like 3 minutes of level. You're going to see what I mean by that, but... This level really ain't as long as it feels like. But it only feels long because of how much content you're going through in it. Like, it's kind of one of the most packed levels in the game because there's so much content you're kind of traversing through.
Oh my, what is that I see? Is it true inner beauty? An innocent soul with a heart of gold? Oh no, it's just a little girl. Hello. Oh wait, you're not a penguin. That's good. I could use some non-penguin company around here, as all my penguins are frankly terrible actors. Here's the biz. I need your help. I'm on a terrible losing streak, and I just have to win this next annual Bird Movie Award. There's no doubt I absolutely must have you as the star. Here, let me take care of this. We need to give you a bird passport, darling. Step right over here. The most important part of a passport is the Okay, put on a smile and stand still, please. Don't move. Let's see how the picture turned out. Darling, you moved! The picture is ruined! How could you? We've got to fix this ugly mugshot up with some old-fashioned photo doctoring. Here, take these markers and turn yourself into the most stylish, fashionable young lady.
So, fun fact. This is hard as fuck to do with a controller. It really is. So, do not judge my skills here. I do have in mind what I'm gonna do, but trust me, I'm not gonna be able to do it well. See what I mean there? I tried to like draw glasses, and it just like came out like that. It's hard as fuck to do with a controller. I'd imagine it's still hard to do with mouse and keyboard too, but I'm not a mouse and keyboard player, so I wouldn't know. It's just hard to do this. It's already hard to play, like, make games of dreams for a similar reason. Like, they really should, they really should invent, like, an art pad type thing. Stitch it for a controller. It'd be cool. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Okay, I'm going for a different idea now, and I already messed it up. Come on, pass me. You've done better art than this. I almost feel like posting some of my art in the video just to prove that this is not my full art skills. Like, this is trash right here. I feel like I'm gonna be judged for this. I don't know why. It's just so hard to do this. Like, come on. Come on. So I've decided I'm gonna give her a monocle. Yes, that's supposed to be a monocle. Trust me, I can draw it better if I can control it well. You know, like if I was drawing on my phone or if I was drawing on paper. But, you know, not exactly how it goes here. Monocle and mustache. And we are done. Oh, I guess I gave her a goatee too. I forgot about that. At least the goatee came out decent. At least that part came out decent. The rest, look at this mess. I would never draw something that bad. I'm going to say that now.
Into your passport, and here you go. Wonderful, darling. Oh, just wonderful. Meet me at the movie set tomorrow, and we'll make you a star.
Hey! What you think you're doing? Oh, you can't just jump in and fiddle with the annual Bird Movie Awards. That's fraud! Fraud! Hey, everyone! We've got... Oh. Where are my owl guards at? Why are the owls so darn useless? Alright, listen here, lass. You're in big trouble. If you're helping crooked DJ Grooves rig the awards, and I can't take you to jail, then you're got to help me even the score. That's right. You're got to be the star of my movies, too. Here, hold our newest prop. Practice showing it off and bring it to my movie set tomorrow. You got that? Don't be late.
And that concludes Chapter 1, Act 1. Or not Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Act 1, Dead Bird Studios. You might be seeing that word right there in Yakuza Metro. That's going to be important for our ultimate chapter, but it doesn't matter for now. The only reason we're getting that text is because I bought the DLC. But we'll get there when we get there. That's not important right now. What's important is that we do some more missions for these guys. I mean, I could just go straight to Chapter 3 and go ahead and get the hook shot so I can just do all the missions here. But that's not what we do. Picture perfect. This is what I was talking about. This chapter, this act kind of shows how much of an ego Grooves really has. They both have big egos, but they're kind of in different ways.
Welcome to the first day of shooting, darling.
The conductor has an "I'm better than you" ego, and Grooves has a in-your-face ego. Like, you gotta know he has a big ego. He's gonna make you know he has a big ego. So it's just, they just act on their egos in different ways, you know? Well, it also depends, too. Whoever you end up fighting depends on how big their ego gets. Because whoever you end up fighting at the end of this chapter, their ego is like on full display during that boss fight. But if whoever loses is kind of humbled a little bit because their ego is kind of like toned down, you're gonna see what I mean when we get there. By the way, don't pay attention to the points we get from these, because initially I get the points in the conductor's favor, but I'm trying to get the DJ Grooves boss because I've already fought the conductor before and I want to see what the other way around's like. I also like the conductor more and I don't want to fight him. I want him to be like on our side. It also, to me, makes more sense for DJ Grooves to be the boss because looking at the way they're portrayed, it just seems like the conductor's angry, but he's more like, how do I put this?
Right, darling.
He's angry and stuff, but he seems like he's less of a jerk to you than DJ Grooves is. And I'm not saying by their attitude, I'm going off what they put you through, because DJ Grooves literally tries to murder you. He tries to murder you in his second act. Now don't get me wrong, the conductor sets up a scenario that could kill you too, but the conductor's goal isn't to kill you. He's doing that because he wants like stakes and stuff for his movie. He isn't actually, like, his goal isn't actually to kill you. But I swear, that parade level we're going to get to later, I swear DJ Grooves wants your ass dead. Like, this guy is gunning for us at that point, and there's nothing you can say to prove me wrong. Like, I think this guy's more of a villain than the conductor could ever be. Like, he literally tries to murder you. He has the hardest act in this entire chapter. Like, the conductor's, like, rush hour, whatever it's called, you know, the thing you go through the train really fast, that's nothing compared to the parade. Like, that's easy by comparison, because that's just a bunch of platforming challenges that are timed. Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. Always nice to get some yarn up in this bitch. Okay, we're gonna walk the land. I almost said landlines. We're gonna walk the wires. I go through the wire. Nah, I don't want to sing that because the guy who made that song, oh, it sucks too because, like, I grew up listening to a lot of his music. So, like, I used to be a big fan of this guy, but, like, I can't anymore. Like, if you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. Like, this guy's gone insane. He's got some really fucked views. And in my honest opinion, he's probably one of the worst human beings on earth at this point.
Looks like it's endorsement time.
I'm not gonna go into detail on who I'm talking about, but yeah.
All you penguins out there
Also,
know
to be
my
fair,
name.
my honest opinion, this guy fell off
DJ
musically
Grooves.
after
And
2012
I'm telling
anyway,
you,
so
this young girl here is the next
seems like his
thing.
sanity and his
Guaranteed.
creativity kind of died together.
At their own game on
That's
her
all I'm saying.
first try. This game is easy to understand, darling. You just guess which number of card the other player's holding from 1 to 10. Which card do you think he's holding, darling?
Okay, so no matter what you put in here, he's going to say that we put 3. So I'm gonna have some fun with this. The answer is 420, DJ Grooves.
Wow, fantastic, incredible! The answer is indeed 3. Folks at home,
See what I mean?
you have just witnessed
This
a
guy's
sudden intuition
this guy's kind of
of
fake too. I think that's really why I like the
Make sure
conductor a
you
lot
join
more,
the
aside from the conductor just being a more likable character in my opinion. Is the conductor's a lot more real with you. This guy is like fake. The reason why I think it makes more sense for this guy to have the boss fight is because the action that's taken to lead to the boss fight makes more sense when it's DJ Grooves. Because the action taken makes more sense to be an action of someone who's fake. And DJ Grooves is a fake ass motherfucker, I swear. Like, this guy honestly feels so fake to me. I think that's why I don't hate him as a character, honestly. I think he's entertaining. Do I think he's as entertaining as the conductor? Or the snatcher? No, but he's pretty entertaining nonetheless. But yeah. Okay, I did a little cut there because I wasted a lot of extra time in this level just trying to rack up points. It doesn't end up working out, unfortunately, but I do try to spend a lot of extra time in this level racking up points. So I kind of just cut all that out. There we go. Let's see the credits starring DJ Grooves as the stylish mentor. Little Girl as Mysterious Diva. That's Mr. Little Girl to you, sir. I'm kidding. Moon Penguins as does it say Penguin Public? I think that's what it said. By the time I read it, it was kind of like too far up. Anyway, we got one more act we're going to do in this video. Or, well, rather, we got one more act we're going to start in this video, because we're not going to end up finishing it. But we do got one more act we're going to start in this video. Which is my favorite act of this chapter. Murder on the Owl Express. Oh, by the way, the conductor says murder in a really funny way. You're going to hear it. It is awesome.
Welcome back, lassie. I haven't written the script for my next movie yet, so we're not recording. I'll call for you when the script is ready.
So the conductor's bullshitting us, by the way. Like, that's just a heads up. He's bullshitting us. This whole thing is scripted. And there we go. The ice hat, which is very useful in this act. So.
Why, hello there, fellow owl. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. As you can tell, I am also an express owl. I do much hooting. From one owl to another, we can share details, yes? What is your uncle's sister's maiden name?
You should know what I'm typing by now. You should know what I'm typing by now.
It is.
I also love how they don't even say what you typed, which I guess they couldn't because there's so many like answers you could have given. But it's just funny that they go over like stuff that's like really specific. It would be funny though if there were like some things that do get voice lines, like something like kind of like what Cogswell does in is it Cogswell or is it? I think that's his name, Cogswell from Fallout 4. That's gonna bug me now. Is his name Cogswell? I want to say it is.
Pets can have pets. It is true.
Hold on. I gotta look that up because it's gonna bug me until I know for sure if I'm right.
Pets. It is a sacrifice we must make in the name of hooting. But if you had a pet, what do you think the name of your pet's childhood pet would be?
Oh, it's Codsworth. Okay, Codsworth. Codsworth in Fallout 4. Jack Black. There wasn't enough space, so I just left out the C's.
It's certainly an interesting name for a pet.
But anyway, it was Codsworth. Codsworth in Fallout 4. There's like a long list of names that you can name your character, and Codsworth actually has voiced lines for it. It's a very limited list, to be honest, and I think you have to name your character like regular names, like ones that are kind of really common for it to work, if I remember correctly, because yeah, he doesn't say like too much, but it's still kind of cool that he does call you by certain names if you like. Oh, oh, this one's funny. Yep, this one's funny.
I see. The solution is. It was obvious. Thank you.
You see why I love putting these in? Because if you read the text right there, like I put these funny, like, stupid as fuck answers in because it's so funny reading the text box with those answers. Okay. We can't go that way because this guy's blocking our path.
Do you ever wonder what it would be like to be a superhero? The most important feature of a superhero is the name. Every superhero needs an intricate name to their fame.
I know these guys aren't voiced by him. I actually forget who they're voiced by, but they sound a lot like Jim Cummings. If you heard characters voiced by Jim Cummings before, you'll know what I mean. Like, they sound a lot like it. It might be like it might be an impression, honestly. They might just be doing a Jim Cummings impression, possibly. But I know it's not Jim Cummings voicing them because this game has like some very small scale voice actors. Who voices Crow? A hat in town. Very interesting. I was going to say two. I think I could do a good voice impression if I practiced with these guys because they're pretty funny.
Are you the most ashamed of, fellow Express Owl?
I don't know how to answer that, fellow Express Owl, but I, who am also a fellow Express Owl, and definitely like not a tiny human, being played by a human in their 20s in real life.
Checked out by a doctor.
I'm definitely an Express Owl. Dude, they're just fun to mimic, especially because of how they talk, and especially because they don't have a very weird accent that I can't pinpoint like the Mafia has. Like, I can't do a good like impression of the Mafia guys because their accents don't even. It sounds like they're between two different accents. It honestly sounds like it's between a Russian and an Italian accent in a way. And it's really weird. Like when I try to do a voice impression of the Mafia in this game, I basically go into a stereotypical Russian accent. And yeah. But yeah.
Wait! Don't come in here!
Not really much else to see, Express Owl. Okay, I'll stop. These guys' jokes are never finished either. Like, you stand there and listen to their dialogue, it's just like, and then I said, and then they started laughing like, like there's never like, oh, we got a phone call.
Is this the kid with the hat? I hope you like my present. Go to the back of the train. Your uncle's sister has come to visit you. You better show your fam some love.
Unfortunately, I gotta talk over this because I have to end off the video right about here, so bye.